Okay, Assalamualaikum and a very good morning. Welcome to Perlis online teaching. Today is my turn again for I'm from Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Datuk Syekh Ahmad, IBO International Baccalaureate Organization World School. Today we are going to discuss on tips for continuous writing, whereby I will give you a few tips on how to write an essay. Actually, I'm focusing this session for students who are not very fluent, who are moderate in English, and to make sure that you can write at least 350 words for the continuous writing. I'll be conducting this session in English and also in Bahasa to make you understand better, inshallah. Okay. We will go straight away to the tips, and before that, we will see some common problems when writing essay. So, the first thing is lack of ideas. When writing an essay, some students will choose their topic, the numbers, and then they will write, and sometimes they will get stuck. One paragraph, and then you don't have any idea to go on. So this is a problem because you never plan. Saying, when you fail to plan, you plan to fail. But if you can plan well what you are going to write in a few first minutes of your time, then you will be able to tackle the question till 350 words, inshallah. Okay, lack of idea. Another way to tackle this problem is to do a lot of reading. A lot of reading will be a very good, will give you good input for you to write more. Lying is a very bad attitude, but lying in writing an essay is very good. Tak berdosa pun. Jadi adalah baik untuk kamu berbohong di dalam essay daripada berbohong di luar. So, cikgu kamu takkan marah kalau kamu berbohong dalam essay. So, you create your own story. You go beyond the facts. Fakta kehidupan, kamu boleh berbohong, dan kita akan lihat macam mana cara berbohong dalam essay ini. Okay, getting 350 words is a must. You must get your numbers correct. So make sure that you pass 350 words. If not, then it will affect the marks. Kalau kamu tak berjaya mendapat 350 patah perkataan, markah kamu akan terkesan di sana. So, kita akan lihat macam mana kita nak dapatkan 350 patah perkataan nanti dalam penerangan selepas ini. Dan yang ketiga, plan. Seperti saya kata tadi, kita perlu plan. We must plan. If not, then we'll get stuck. First paragraph, stop, and then go for another question, then you'll be wasting your time. So, the next one is closing. Closing is also very important. Dia ada penamat dia. Dia mesti kena ada penamat yang cantik dan to strengthen all your point. Yang tu penting. Kadang-kadang ada orang yang tak sempat nak buat penamat, nak buat penutup ending pada essay, dan essay tu dia jadi is hanging in the air. Ini perkataan yang kamu selalu guna. Okay, those are the common problems. Lack of ideas, so you must read. Read a lot, especially material in English. Material, ada banyak majalah-majalah yang selalu digunakan oleh pengubah-pengubah soalan, terutamanya Reader's Digest. Mereka banyak gunakan artikel-artikel daripada Reader's Digest dan juga majalah-majalah bahasa Inggeris yang popular. 350 words. I will show you the way. Planning and then closing. Okay. We are going to look at question number 1. Question number 1 is a question that inquire you to write about your experience, pengalaman kamu, journey, perjalanan, event, majlis-majlis atau acara-acara yang kamu hadir, yang kamu terlibat dan kamu saksikan dan sebagainya, event, insiden, ada perkara-perkara, kejadian-kejadian yang berlaku dalam kehidupan kamu. So you are going to write about it, to tell the whole story in details, and the next one is you might be asked to write about a person that I remember a question about a person who make a biggest change in your life, something like that. So these are question. These are the content of the question for question number 1. So this is the easiest one for me. For me, this is the easiest one. So I would like you to spare, to have in your pocket this question, so that if you don't know how, if you can't write the rest, the question number 2, question number 3, number 4, number 5, those are a bit difficult question, you can always go to number 1. Number 1 is for me, it is the easiest. And you can plan it. You can plan to write question number 1. All right. We go to the journey. Okay. I would like to set up a sort of a template for you to have, so that you can write, and then you can add up any other interesting fact in that journey to fulfill the question. But the template is this one. This is the template. Okay. We are going to take the journey and to describe your journey to somewhere, and to write about what you see, what you experience, and everything. So when writing about journey, I want you to remember one thing, that you must write the journey to your own hometown. There's a reason for it. Okay. Writing a journey to your hometown, meaning that you assume that you are from one place, and then you are going back to your own hometown. For example, here in Perlis, we live in Perlis, and we know the place better. When writing, don't write you are from Perlis visiting another place. Oh, you want to show off. I've been to Cameron Highland, for example. Now, because of the COVID, you cannot go overseas. So we give an example of Cameron Highland. So when you write about Cameron Highland, you are not familiar with Cameron Highland. That's one of the reasons why you always get stuck and you cannot go further to write more about Cameron Highland because you don't live there. You go once a year maybe, so you are not familiar with the place. But if you assume you are from Kuala Lumpur, for example, you're from Kuala Lumpur, you're going to visit a place, you're going to spend your holiday, you're coming back to, you're going to Perlis. Kamu kena anggapkan diri kamu ni orang Kuala Lumpur dan nak bercuti di Perlis. Bukannya orang Perlis tapi nak bercuti di Kuala Lumpur. Ini susah. Susah sebab kita tidak biasa dan kita tidak mempunyai pengetahuan yang banyak tentang tempat tersebut. Tapi kalau kita anggapkan diri kita dari Melaka contohnya, kita nak bercuti ke Perlis, we know Perlis very well. It's like the back of our palm. So, this is why. Bila kamu tulis, kamu kena tulis melawat ke Perlis. Sama lah juga untuk pelajar-pelajar lain di luar sana. Kalau kamu berasal daripada Melaka contohnya, kamu assumekan kamu berasal dari Perlis dan nak melawat Melaka. So, when you're telling about your own hometown, it will be better. Okay. You will also know the distance of the places. When writing, kamu boleh cerita tentang jarak antara satu tempat dengan hotel kamu, dengan tempat yang kamu nak lawat. Ini akan memudahkan, akan prolong the essay. Okay. Alright. You know your own town very well. You know the distance. Kamu tahu jarak dia. And name of places. Kamu juga tahu nama tempat-tempat tersebut dengan lebih baik. So, contohnya, kamu tak sebut saja Kanga. Kamu ada Pengkalan Asam. Kamu ada Kampung Bakau. So you can mention this name. This will add up to your essay. All right. Next. Info about the places. Okay. For example, we talk about Kuala Perlis. When you talk about Kuala Perlis, you have the information about it. For example, Kuala Perlis is a small fisherman town. So that is the information about the place. It is also a gateway for people who would like to travel to Langkawi. So these are the information that you can put in your essay to make it more interesting. You can also mention about there's also a Bukit Kubu there in Kuala Perlis where you can go for a jog. There are also places like the Sea Gate, so people can relax in the afternoon, can walk on the beach and so on. So these are the information about the place. See, when talking about one place, you can talk a lot if you know the place well. That's why I'm suggesting that when you write, you go to your own hometown. Okay. You will also know things to do at that place, things to buy, and places to visit. For example, if we are traveling to Padang Besar, for example, you can mention all the names along the way. You can mention places to buy your stuff. What are the things that you can buy? What are the cheapest item in the market there? what people always buy. So you can add up everything in your essay. Okay, places to visit, the name of the restaurant, and everything. Okay. Next is local food to try. Okay. Nowadays, people like to eat and then review their food and upload them in YouTube and everything. So you can also mention about local food, local delicacies. For example, Kuala Perlis, it is a laksa. Laksa, you can mention the ingredient, whether you like it or not. So, you see, in one paragraph, you can tell a lot about one place. All right. And then you can also mention what is so special about that particular place. For example, you went to Batu Pahat, Sungai Batu Pahat. I like the swimming pool in Batu Pahat. The water is very fresh. It is not very crowded. It is a natural swimming pool. And that is what you like about it. And you can picnic. You can go to the snake farm and everything. So you talk about one special content about that particular place. All right. Next, planning. Okay. In planning, to write this essay, you should write about one place or town, one day, and one paragraph. So you start by writing, you arrive to that place, to Perlis, for example. On the first day, we went to visit Kuala Perlis. So, in that paragraph, you talk about Kuala Perlis only. The whole day. From morning to the afternoon or to the evening. And then, when you start your second paragraph, you will go to another place, another town. We go to Padang Besar on the second day. Okay. You write about what you see along the journey. You also write about that. The distance from Kanga to Kuala Perlis is about 10 kilometers, and we will drive through the paddy field. It was magnificent. At the time we visit Perlis, it was harvesting season, so we can see the harvesting machine harvest the paddy, and the colorful of the paddy field, the golden yellow color makes my heart throbbing. And you can talk about it. Okay. So visit one place or town one day and write about what you see along the journey. And then what did you buy and eat? You can always mention the shop, the name of the shop, because you know. You go to Kuala Perlis, you know the name of the shop where you eat laksa, the Adna laksa. We like it very much. The place is very crowded. It must be very delicious, so we stop by. So, you see, you can mention the name. Okay. What did you buy? Oh, your mom. She bought the dried fish over there. So you can always mention the shop, where it is the landmark of the place, and what. If you don't buy anything, you just mention. You don't. No, nothing interests me in Kuala Perlis. I don't buy anything. I just enjoy the food. Okay. Next, how long do you spend your time? Any activities, picnic, swimming in that particular place? So you mention them. So you see now, there are a lot of things to write. And I don't think that you will have any problem in achieving 350 words within half an hour. Okay. You can also add personal comment about the place. You write about the personal comment. You like it or not? Will you come back to visit the place? That is your personal comment. You can write anything about it. Okay. Next, visit another place the second day and repeat the content. Okay. For example, you are going to write about 6 paragraphs. For example, 6 paragraphs. The first paragraph will be the opening, and then the 6th paragraph will be the closing. So you have another 4 paragraphs. Paragraph number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. Okay. You go one time for paragraph number 2. For example, just now, we go to Kuala Perlis. So we write 1 paragraph. We go to second paragraph. On the second day, we went to Padang Besar. On the third paragraph, so you mentioned, on the third day, we went to Sungai Batu Pahat, and over there, we have a barbecue. One of my father's friends came along, and we have barbecue there. So, 3. So another one, number 4, we went to Arau to visit the royal town of Arau. Okay, so we have 4. And yet, you will write about information about the place, things you do, things you buy, and places that you visit in that town. So you will be repeating the same event at the different places. All right. Visit another place the second day and repeat the content. So you can change. Maybe on the second paragraph, on the third paragraph, you start by writing about what you enjoy in that place. And then at the end, you talk about what you see along the way back. Okay. Ending. Okay. For example, just now I talked about your family visited Perlis for your holiday, and your father decided to come to Perlis because you and your family have never visited Perlis before. So this year you are going to visit Perlis. So your father decided. And to end the journey, maybe you have only 4 days to spend. Your father only have 4 days of holidays. So after 4 days, you have to go back. Or maybe you have to cut short. To make it interesting, you cut short your holiday. In case you have go beyond 350 words, it's already 500 words and you are satisfied with it, you can always cut short the holiday by adding up that your father received a phone call from his office. You have to cut short the holiday and go back to work. Okay, that is how we end the journey. Okay, what do you like or hate about the journey? This is a comment that you can add up in your ending. Okay. Usually, you will go for positive ideas, positive statement about the place. You like the place. It is not crowded. There's not many traffic lights in Kanga. Traveling is easy. There's no traffic jam. You can mention about what you like about it, what you hate. So maybe one or two, or maybe none. None is better. Okay. What do you wish? Okay. If you like the place, you can write about you wish to come back, or you wish that the places is like this or like that. You have maybe you want the place, the government of Perlis to set up more facilities for people to come and visit Perlis, and maybe more information about the places in the social media, in the media, so that people will come and visit. So this is what you wish. Apa yang kamu rasa perlu diperbaiki. Ini juga boleh kita masukkan ke dalam penutup kita. Sekali lagi saya ulang dalam penutup ni, why you have to end the journey. Kenapa kamu terpaksa pendekkan journey itu kalau dah sampai 500 patah perkataan, dah lebih banyak dah, kamu boleh cut short the journey, the holiday, and then maybe there are a few places yang kamu belum lawat lagi, kamu belum pergi lagi. Jadi kamu mungkin juga dalam do you wish ni, kamu kata kamu akan balik untuk sambung, untuk melawat tempat-tempat tu lagi, dan juga tempat yang belum dilawati. Dan kamu mungkin nak juga melawat tempat yang dah dilawati, tapi ada macam contohnya kita dah pergi ke Batu Pahat, Sungai Batu Pahat, dah melawat 2-3 tempat, tapi tak sempat melawat Taman Herba. Unfortunately, we are not able to visit Taman Herba because it is getting dark. So one day you wish you will come back to Sungai Batu Pahat and visit that Taman Herba. So that is what do you wish. So you see, by planning well, we will easily get 350 words in your essay. Kamu kena plan. Kalau kamu tak plan, kamu tak ulang, kamu akan stuck. Kamu tulis 50 patah perkataan, and then you are stuck. Kamu patah balik, tengok lain soalan, pilih tajuk nombor lain pula, and then masa kamu dah habis. By the time you start to write another essay, your second essay, kamu dah buang banyak masa. Banyak masa yang boleh kamu gunakan untuk kamu semak, untuk kamu baca balik esei kamu. Jadi adalah lebih baik kamu plan dengan baik tentang bagaimana kamu nak tulis. Saya nak ulang balik tentang planning tadi, to make it clear for you. Sekali lagi, kita visit one place or town one day. Jangan buat sampai 2-3 tempat dalam satu paragraf. Jadi kamu akan habis cepat. We want to prolong. Kita nak panjangkan dia. So, you visit one place one day. On the first day, we went to Kuala Perlis. Kuala Perlis is a small fisherman town, not very busy. There's only one traffic light, 2 traffic light. in the town. So it is very nice to walk around the town. We visit the jetty, whereby the people go to Langkawi through the jetty in Kuala Perlis. We stop by at the small stalls selling dried food. Jadi kamu cerita tu semua, and then after having our laksa, we went to Bukit Kubu. After that, we went back to our hotel. So that is one paragraph, one day, one town. So the next day, we go to another place. Okay? Visit one place or town one day. All right. Write about what you see along the journey. Jangan sampai town tu saja kamu tulis. We also write about places on the way to Kuala Perlis. What you see. To Padang Besar, the scenery on your left, on your right, to Chuping, for example. A lot of things to write. You can close your eyes and try to recall, to remember the road from Kanga to Padang Besar. You will get a lot to write. Not like writing about visiting Melaka, Johor. So you susah untuk kamu untuk pejam mata dan cuba bayangkan tempat-tempat yang ada di Melaka. Mungkin kamu hanya bayangkan tempat itu saja, that particular place, but not the scenery along the way. Okay. Again, number 3, what did you buy and eat? Mention the shop, the name of the shop, nama kedai pun kamu boleh cerita. What do you like about the food? And cerita sikit tentang apa benda tu. Contohnya, for example, laksa is actually a rice noodle with fish and gravy, and top up with cucumber, onion, salad, and hard-boiled egg. Kamu kena cerita benda-benda ni dan anggapkan pemeriksa tu tak tahu apa itu laksa. Pemeriksa tak pernah makan laksa, dia tak tahu. Kamu cerita sampai dia boleh bayangkan apa benda tu. Itu cara dia untuk prolongkan lagi kamu punya essay ni. So, how long do you spend the time? Activities? Did you go for a picnic or swimming? Number 5, personal comment about the place. Personal comment. You like it or not? Will you come back to that place? Will you suggest that place to your friend? That's another point. Maybe one of your friend like to go camping or hiking. So you can suggest to your friend who wants to come and have those activities. You can always come to Perlis. Visit another place the second day and repeat the content. Okay? So, back to this, the thing that I mentioned earlier. Question 1 is about experience, journey, event, incident, or person. Mungkin kamu akan kata, saya hanya membincangkan tentang journey. Saya tak membincangkan tentang experience, event, incident, or a person. Actually, template ni boleh digunakan untuk menulis tentang experience, tentang event, tentang insiden, tentang person. Kamu boleh masukkan benda ni dalam journey tadi. Contohnya, kalau soalan tu tanya tentang describe about incident that change your life. Okay? That change your life. Contohnya. Ataupun describe an event that you participate. So, kamu boleh masukkan ini dalam journey kamu. Contohnya tadi kita dah bagi 6 paragraf. 1 opening, 2, 3, 4, 5 tu kita melawat tempat-tempat tu. Kita boleh masukkan insiden tu contohnya di dalam journey kita. Contohnya, soalan tanya tentang satu pengalaman yang paling mengerikan dalam hidup kamu. Mungkin dalam satu daripada paragraf tadi, kita akan highlightkan tentang kemalangan yang kita nampak. Contohnya, paragraf 4. Nak cerita tentang insiden. On the way to Padang Besar, we met an accident. Di situ, paragraf tu kamu ceritakan benda ni. Ini akan saya ceritakan lebih lanjut dalam kita punya sesi POT pada minggu hadapan insya-Allah. Dalam slot yang seterusnya. Saya akan ceritakan macam mana kita boleh integrated experience, event, incident and describing about person in that session, the next session. Okay, I think that's all for today. I hope that you'll gain some input about how to write the continuous writing question, especially question number 1, and to overcome the problem that you always face, for example, the lacks of ideas, gaining 350 words, making plan, and writing the closing. I think that's all. Thank you for following the live today again, and I hope you have. Oh, I see. There are a few a few students from the. Do you have any question you can ask before we close? Thank you for participating. Okay, thank you. Oh, okay, now I can see you clearly. One, two. If you have any question, you can always ask me right now, or you can write in the comment. I will try to answer you. Okay, thank you. All right. Okay, so that's all for today. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh, and have a pleasant week ahead. Thank you.